portion of Korach features the rebellion of Korach. Korach came to Moshe with two claims. A talus which is all blue, does it need a blue thread on the corner? Moshe said, yeah. Korach said, doesn't make sense. It's all blue. What does it need one more thread for? Korach said, you have a house full of Torah scrolls. Does it need a mezuzah which has only 2 paragraphs of the Torah? Moshe said, of course. Korach said, doesn't make any sense. According to the Kabbalah, what Korach did was called Kitzias Hanatiyas. He cut down the plants, which means he attributed divinity to something which wasn't. We see that there are 2 other people, famous people, who did this and met a bitter end. One was Abel, who, with his sacrifice, recognized that there must be some sort of pantheistic accompaniment to the Almighty, which is why it says that when Cain came to kill him, God didn't stop him. And the other one, the more famous one, was Acher, the compatriot of Rabbi Akiva, who, when exposed to deep Kabbalistic insights, thought that there were more than one God. It says that he saw the angel Matat sitting, and we know there's no sitting above. So he thought this must also be a God. And he went off the way. Korach attributed divinity to God's attribute of Malchus, which is the creative aspect of God. But it's not the creator. This is where he missed it. Had Korach been right in his assumption of the creative aspect of God being the most important part, yeah, he would have been right. It would have made sense. But he failed to unify the creative aspect of God with the creator. And as soon as God came off the top, he was lost. This is a continuation of the same theme from last week with the spies. They also got lost because they thought the wrong way. We, Baruch Hashem, we have a Torah, and all of the kosher Torah books that guide us. What is the proper way to relate to the Almighty? And when we relate to such books, like a Chumash, like a Gemara, like a Shulchan Aruch, like a Tanya, then we create tremendous connection to God. We fill in the gaps in the pipeline, and godliness just flows. But when we start attributing things that we've made up to be reality, we get lost. We have to maintain a proper connection. And then everything flows just the way it's supposed to. For the YouParsha, I'm Herschel Finman.